everyone, and hello to all the pageant fans all over the world, the universe rather, and to my new subscribers and returning viewers. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, sobrang gulo pa ng buhok ko and all that. I just finished Instagram Live with Miss Universe Philippines candidate Kia Moreno. So in this interview, basically you will see, how we interact with each other. And what I like about her is, she's very down to earth. Plus, you can actually sense and feel the humility kung paano siya magsalita and all that. And we cannot deny the fact that she's really beautiful. And yes, may resemblance sila ni Catriona Gray. So, I just filmed this episode using my phone. So, pasensya na sa medyo hindi magandang quality. And if I'm holding my camera just like this or my phone just like this, but if you're watching this episode right now and you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Just click the subscribe button below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're so gorgeous. I can't say anything to your face. I'm just waiting for her to accept the invite.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello. Hi, G. How are you? I'm not familiar then with the live sa IG. Actually, this is my first time.
tawag dito, I don't know how to do the Zoom and I don't have laptop kasi. The laptop that I'm using is actually for work. So, alam mo yun, walang option. But then again, oh my gosh.
Thank you, G, for having... Ako din, first time ko to, and I'm actually clueless din about Zoom kasi usually when I join meeting sa Zoom, click lang yung link. Wala akong account talaga. Diba? And I only have my phone.
Yeah, I'm happy because you're here in my Instagram live, but it will also be published on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Finally,
thank you too.
We were able to do this live conversation. So, without further ado, let's start this conversation. Can you please tell me more about yourself or tell my subscribers more about you as Kia Moreno, Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidate?
Hello, G, and hello to her followers. I'm Cristaline Moreno. I'm 25 years old, and I'm representing Camarines Sur for this year's Miss Universe Philippines. I graduated magna cum laude from the University of Santo Tomas. I took up Bachelor of Science in Travel Management because it was my childhood dream to become a flight attendant, and eventually I got it. I'm working as a cabin crew for Cebu Pacific Air for 4 years now.
Nice. So it's like a dream come true for you.
Yeah.
Right?
I love your crown, by the way.
I know. It's
very pretty.
Old one. Yeah, thank you. I also checked some of your profile before, and I do some research. It came to a point na nakita ko sa isang pageant page that you also joined Miss Earth Philippines.
Yes, last year.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, last
year. So how was your experience in Miss Philippines Earth?
It was a very good experience for me because that's my first time to join like a big national pageant, like a grand national pageant. Because of course, Miss Earth can still be considered as one of the top four crowns, diba? Yeah, the major crowns. And it was a very good experience. Lalo na I've enjoyed doing the activities for our Mother Earth. Siyempre, I love planting trees. I love picking up the trash. Yung mga ganong activities. And even though that it was very hectic, I really enjoyed it. And I had fun with the girls then.
That's good to know. And also, siguro, it can also be your edge this time, competing in Miss Universe Philippines, since you already have that, background in Philippine pageantry. Yeah. So while we were chatting prior to this interview, I actually posted some questions rather, on my YouTube channel. And sa mga nanonood or sa mga manunood sa interview na to, I did not, give her any questions at all. So this will be very raw. This is like impromptu
talaga.
And I'm excited for you. So first question, let's get it on because I have to upload this episode maybe this Saturday once, pag
Okay.
nag-off na ako. But
Oo
first
nga, sorry,
question,
sorry talaga.
no, it's
May
fine,
work ka
it's
pa
fine.
earlier.
Correct. Ang hirap mag-match ng schedule, but I'm really happy that
Mm-mm.
you're here. And we finally, nagkaroon tayo ng way how to do this live
Yeah.
and how can I upload it. There's actually a comment, one of my friend, Miss Ira Bernal, proud Bicolana here too.
Hello, hello, Ira.
And then others, Queen Maxine, both love, gorgeous. Yes, ayan.
Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for
Thank you.
viewing
I
and
know.
joining us.
So for today's episode in my channel, okay, so I'll be asking your questions na nilagay nyo sa
Okay.
YouTube community. So let's start with Alonso Gan. His question is, edge over the front runners. Do you consider yourself as a dark horse or front runner?
My edge among the other candidates, I think all of the girls are equally beautiful and amazing in their own ways. But I would say that my edge is my mindset because I'm the type of person that when I dream for something, when I set myself to achieve a goal, I really do my best. I really do all of everything that I can. I work very hard so that I will be able to reach that dream. I don't stop, I never give up. And I think my edge would be my perseverance, my grit, because of course if you dream, you should dream big and you should always be you should give it all. Give yourself fully for that dream.
Exactly. Actually, this question is very normal, I guess, especially if you're competing in a pageant. There is always
Yes, of
comparison
course.
with other candidates. What's your edge? Are you a front runner? But do you consider yourself as a front runner or a dark horse?
I would consider myself as a dark horse because I'm not for now I'm not very much like out into the public, like I don't have much supporters, but wait till they see my performance in Miss
Exactly.
Universe Philippines and
I
they
know.
will
I'm
be
excited for you.
surprised.
Thank you. And there's also a question, what is your definition of being a beauty queen?
My definition of being a beauty queen, at first I think it's a very superficial thing because
Mhm.
at first I thought it's all about beauty and glamour. It's just about showcasing your body, your figure,
Yeah.
your face. But I've actually realized that being a beauty queen is having this voice
Mhm.
to being an inspiration to others through your story and to actually be that voice for others, for them, for you to help people and for you to be of service to the country.
That's good. Thank you for that. So next question from Vlay Villegas. What is the biggest hurdle or sacrifice you faced heading on to the competition and how did you overcome it?
Of course, the biggest sacrifice that I made is my time, because time is precious. Yung
Yes.
time na talagang sinacrifice ko so that I can be able to join the pageant. Of course, syempre parang iisipin mo na sana ginamit ko na lang yung time na yon para mag-work ako, mag-earn ako ng money for my family, but I chose to sacrifice that because I believe in my dream and I believe that I can achieve this dream. And
I
that
also,
sacrifice is also worth it naman.
oh yeah, syempre. Also my question is, I'm just wondering, because parang hindi naman to first time na meron mga FA or flight
Mm-mm.
attendants na
Yes.
nagko-compete sa beauty pageant. So are you guys allowed to take a leave of absence sa work but you're not getting paid? Something like that?
Yeah, actually, I'm on leave without pay. So, yes, no work, no pay naman. So, I'm not getting paid. But I'm very thankful for my employer, Cebu Pacific Air, for granting me this very big opportunity to
I
be able
know.
to join Miss Universe Philippines.
Exactly. And to represent as well the company
Oo
itself.
naman.
Right?
Oo naman.
Okay. So next question is from Alimonding Maligmas. Wow. Okay. What does a true queen mindset mean to you?
A true queen mindset is like you should feel that you are wearing a crown even if you haven't won yet. Dapat lagi mo nararamdaman na you are already a winner. You have something to offer to the world. Even though you don't have the title yet, you are not wearing the crown yet. So you should always be able to wear that invisible crown.
Invisible crowd. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question from Instagram Live. If you're given a chance to become a spokesperson, what recent problem of our country will you share to the world, and how will you use your title to somehow resolve that issue? This question is actually from a friend of mine, who's also
Mm-mm.
competing in Miss Gay Philippines. So it's
Wow,
very
good
pageant
luck.
question. Can you see the
Oh.
question, or do you want me to read it to you?
No, no, I can read the question
Uh-huh.
then. So yeah, I would like to tackle and I want to instill discipline and a sense of responsibility to my fellow Filipinos because I think that's what we need in these times, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic. Because right now, I think hindi pa natin na-instill yun sa sarili natin na dapat hindi lang tayo nakaasa sa lahat like sa government natin or sa other people, but we should have that sense of responsibility in ourselves because we are the change that we are looking for. It should always start within us.
I
Yeah, and I
love it.
would,
We are the
yeah.
change.
And it's actually very related in my advocacy. I am an advocate of responsible tourism. I aim to educate people on how can they become responsible travelers as well as locals, and I would like to impart to them the ABCs of responsibility.
That's good to know. Thank you. And next question is actually from Queen Maxine. Good evening, Queen G and Miss Kia Moreno. Pa-shout out
Hello,
naman
good
from Zamboanga
evening.
City.
Hello, kumusta kayo dyan?
Yeah,
Sa
thank you.
Zamboanga, wow.
My question to you, Miss Kia, who is your inspiration in joining this pageant, liban or except sa sarili mo? Thank you po.
My greatest inspiration talaga would be my family, especially my mom, because my mom was a former beauty queen then in Camarines Sur. And
Oh,
growing up, I always thought it is a childhood dream then kasi of mine to become a beauty queen. And I've always had this idea na I wanted to be like my mom when I grow up. So yeah, she's my biggest inspiration in joining pageants, and she is my biggest supporter as well. And I'm
I
very
know.
grateful for having her
And
to
mothers
guide
knows
me.
best.
Oo naman.
I know. Next question from I am Sushi Kagiwa, 16. Sis, ask her what would be her purpose to showcase herself to win Miss Universe Philippines.
Well, the purpose of a Miss Universe Philippines is to be a voice. You know, you can be a voice to other people. You can be a spokesperson to their causes because the cause of the people is the cause of a Miss Universe.
Mhm.
So I would be very much gladly to be able to champion the causes of the people, and they can be actually be inspired of what I do so that they will be able to help others as well.
Thank you. Next question from Jetski Rocky. This is actually from YouTube.
Sure.
A coronavirus is still spreading throughout the world. What is your best message and advocacy in this pandemic?
First and foremost, my message to all of the frontliners who are battling this COVID-19 virus and is to be strong and please take care of yourselves because you are the heroes of these times. And I hope that you have the strength in you to remain hopeful that this will be over soon. And I pray for your safety and your health. And my message also to the others, to my fellow Filipinos,
Yes.
is to hold on to hope because this will be over soon. This will not go on
Mhm.
forever, you know. This is just a trying time right now.
I
And
know.
I would also like them to be responsible enough to follow the guidelines given by our government, like practicing social distancing, wearing the mask, um, practicing proper hygiene and disinfecting, because I think that's how we can help them to to like to remove or to better this situation. So yeah, I think if we will just help each other and just strengthen each other, we will be able to get through this.
We can surpass this pandemic.
Yes.
Okay, so this question naman from Mars Takbabes. Ano magiging reaction mo o mararamdaman mo kung sakaling naging first runner-up ka lang?
I would still be thankful, you know. You should always be grateful for whatever God is giving you. Kasi isipin mo na lang na out of the 50 candidates, you are still the first runner-up. And I believe na if it's not your time, then it
Yes.
is not your time. You should not push it. You should not be frustrated. I get it that I will be disappointed at first because you know I'm that close to clinching the crown, but I would still be thankful kasi it's a tough battle naman talaga for Miss
Yes, I
Universe.
agree. Exactly. And it's Miss Universe Philippines, just like Binibining Pilipinas, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is next question is actually from Davis Mendoza. If your advocacy is not acceptable to the American society, are you willing to change your mission in order to bring the fifth crown of Miss Universe in the Philippines? Why or why not?
I don't see how they cannot accept anyone's advocacy because that's personal eh. Kung yun yung pinaglalaban ko, then they should be able to accept that. But I think naman Miss Universe Philippines or Miss Universe will support the advocacy, any advocacy of the candidate, whether it may be for children or for mental health or for any social issue. I think they will be very supporting. And I think it should be also the task of every candidate to champion any advocacy, all of the advocacies in the world.
Exactly. And also, I just want to ask, since nagkaroon ka ng bonding, with the girls and all that, sino yung pinaka-close sa'yo among the 50 candidates in Miss Universe?
So I actually miss all of them, but the closest
Mhm.
girls would be the closest I am with would be the ones from Aces and Queens because I am under Aces and
Yes,
Queens and
I
sila
know.
kasi yung mas nakakasama ko and kasama ko
Oo.
sa mga trainings even outside Miss Universe Philippines. So sila talaga yung mga close ko na before
Oh,
pa.
so, aces and queens to. You cannot just pick
Yeah.
one. Okay, what can you say about Michelle Gumabaw?
Michelle Gumabaw is actually very amazing kasi you know she's a professional volleyball player and she's also very beautiful and I admire her courage, you know, because she's also one of the candidates who did not give up for her dream of Miss Universe Philippines.
Exactly. And also, sa tingin mo sa mga 50 candidates na so, sino yung, alam mo yon, medyo close fight mo in winning the crown? Or can be your competitive in a friendly way naman to win the crown?
It's hard to say. I think naman it's everybody's game and everything everyone for me is actually very good and very beautiful, very phenomenal. So, it's hard to name someone
Oo.
na tough competitor mo. Because if I would say na yung toughest competitor ko talaga would be myself. Kasi 'di ba, ikaw yung harshest critic mo and ikaw yung madalas na nag-doubt sa sarili mo and you should not always treat this as competition with others but with yourself to better improve yourself and yeah, to give a good performance for yourself.
Meron akong question na nakita dito. It's very interesting for me. Given a
Yeah.
chance, what illegal activity that would you like to be legalized in the
Wow.
Philippines?
What
Illegal
illegal
activity in the
activity?
Philippines
First of
that
all,
can be legalized.
I think kaya nga siya illegal activity. It's because it's not good. It can be considered as a crime. So I wouldn't want to legalize something that is considered as a crime. But if it were something, I think na lang kung so just to
Yeah,
answer the
wala ka ng
question,
choice.
I
Yeah.
think yeah. I think I want to legalize marijuana for medical purposes. Kasi there are a lot of studies na nagpo-prove na marijuana can actually be very helpful in patients like suffering with cancer or seizures. So
That's
yun,
right.
with proper regulation, I think marijuana is beneficial, especially
And
in the medical field.
if I'm not mistaken, maybe it's not just me, but siguro most of your friends, are telling na magkawig kayo ni Katrina Gray.
Thank you, thank you.
Di ba?
Oo nga,
Not
ikaw
just
nga din eh,
yours.
kasi sa crown.
The first time na nakita ko, wow, okay, I love it. So nice. What will be your, I think, in this time that we live in, with this global pandemic, dumating ba sa point ng buhay mo that, na-depress ka? Having, that anxiety attack, how did you, recover from that situation?
Actually, yeah, I am experiencing anxiety, of course, because of the uncertainties that are happening right now, especially with regards to my job as a flight attendant. Kasi we all know that the airline industry right now is very unstable. Hindi talaga natin alam kung anong mangyayari. Like, mandami ng airlines na nag-file for bankruptcy, and I'm wondering like, paano kaya yan in the next coming days? Malay mo parang hala, baka mawalan ako ng work. So I'm actually experiencing anxiety. Lalo na paggabi, parang hindi ako makatulog, parang iniisip ko, hala, paano kayang mangyayari? Ganon.
And also your aunt, if I'm not mistaken, she told me that you just live alone in your condo.
Oo,
So ikaw lang
kaya,
gumagawa and everything.
yeah, yeah.
How was
Pero,
your sorry, ang daldal ko.
okay, go lang.
So I want to know, how are you getting support from your friends?
I talk to them constantly naman. That's the benefit of having social media na. Kasi it's
Exactly.
easier to connect with people, communicate with people. Pero it's a challenge living alone. Pero I'm kind of used to it naman kasi I'm independent growing up.
Independent. Yes.
It's challenging lang. Kunyari, bibili ako ng supplies. Parang, ano ko na-realize, ang hirap pala ng new normal kasi ang haba ng mga pila. Parang pipila ako mag-grocery. 2 hours, hindi pa ako nakapasok. Yun lang naman
Exactly.
yung challenge. But I'm doing good so far.
That's good to know. Are you single?
Sorry?
Are you single?
Ah,
My
yeah.
boyfriend, single.
Wala.
Ba't yung magaganda single, no? Napansin ko lang. I also want to ask you this, since every one of us, I mean, in the Philippines, syempre, we have the awards back in Catch You in a Gray.
Yeah.
So if I may ask, between the two, sino ang mas, I can say, mas may impact sa'yo as a Miss Universe, winner?
I admire them both, but yung may mas impact sa akin would be Catriona Gray. Kasi I love that she was so prepared when she joined Binibini and Miss Universe. And I love that she's so proud of her roots as a Filipina. Even though others may tell na she's not naman Filipina because she's from Australia, but in her heart, she knows that she's a Filipina and she's not afraid, or she's very proud to show that to the universe. Kasi through her clothes, through her looks, talaga makita mo naman talaga na proud siya sa culture natin exactly. As Filipinos.
And also, parang curious lang ako, since parang may lockdown and everything for the past 3 months, nag-training pa rin ba kayo sa Aces and Queens? Or you do self-training na lang?
Yes, we still have virtual Q&As with our trainers. Tas pag-workout meron din minsan, pero usually sarili lang na mga workout sa bahay.
Sa bahay
Yun.
Is it your personal choice to join Miss Universe Philippines than Binibining Pilipinas?
Actually, that story, I can clearly remember it kasi I really had no plans of joining talaga this year initially. Because I joined Miss Earth last year and yun nga sobrang hectic ng schedule nila, and I wanted sana to rest for a bit, so that I can prepare if ever I'm going to join again. But I remember I was in a layover in Singapore. Tapos, okay. I received a call from Tito Jerry of Aces, and he told me na, gusto mo sumali ng Miss Universe? Parang, na-shock ako kasi hindi ko alam kung ano yung gagawin ko. Parang, my mind is telling me that I'm not ready financially, mentally, physically, lahat. Wala akong team. Pero my heart is saying na, go na, kasi Miss Universe na yan, diba? So, yeah, in the end, I decided to go for it kasi I don't want to regret not taking that opportunity while it is still there. So yeah, I joined. I submitted my application for Miss Universe Philippines, and I'm very happy naman na I joined this
That's
year.
good. Exactly. I mean, if every month kasi na, I mean, hindi natin alam what's gonna happen if the pageant will push through or not. But some
Yeah,
of national pageant, just like Binibini Pilipinas, I think they canceled their pageant this year.
yeah,
If given a chance, will you still push through with the competition, even though it's not like the old type of competition na
mm-mm,
it's live and all that. If it's like digital or
mm-mm.
we can just watch you online, will you still push for it?
Oo naman. Siyempre, laban pa rin tayo. Tuloy na
Uh-huh.
natin yung nasimulan natin, even though, of course, there will be some adjustments. But I think it's actually a way for us to be creative. And it may be challenging, but it's also like intriguing na first time na parang virtual na, walang live audience yung finals. So yeah, I'm still game for it.
And also, we have to still what they call this one, watch out for it, for any
Yeah, of
updates from Miss
course.
Universe
Mm-mm.
Philippines. That's wala pang announcement if the pageant, is already canceled, right, for this year.
Yeah. Pero, as far as I know, it's going to push through talaga in October 25.
And just following the official social media accounts of Miss Universe Philippines.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we will
And so,
actually be having, it's like, it's called the Ring Light series, where it's a pay-per-view, and
oh,
part of that will be like donated to a charity, yung mga ano doon, yung malilikom na funds for that pay-per-view, where you can view the progress of the girls. If i-feature
mhm.
nila doon yung learning journey namin, because they organized a learning journey for me. It's a series of workshops where we will get to learn a lot of things like entrepreneurship, and doon talaga makikita lahat ng activities of Miss Universe Philippines. They will be launching it, I think, October. So yun, doon mapapanood lahat.
And
Watch out
also,
for it.
one question actually for me, since I'm actually part of the LGBT community,
Yeah.
what is your stand with the LGBT community here in the Philippines?
Uy, grabe. I'm pro naman talaga. I support everyone because I think we are all equal. And I am actually pro the same-sex union. Kasi I recognize the right of everyone to love and marry whoever they choose. Because it's the right of everyone to have like yung mga conjugal properties. And
Yes,
it can be done with a form of union. So yeah, I'm
exactly.
pro LGBT. I respect
Do you
everyone.
do you have any regrets in life?
Yeah, of course. As a normal person would, I have regrets. My biggest regret would be not taking the opportunities that I I could have had before. Like,
Yung may mga
for
what if,
example,
diba?
yeah. Yun talaga yung mga parang pinaka panghihinayangan mo, yung mga
Oo.
sayang sa life. Yun parang isa sa mga biggest regret ko is that I didn't join the pageants in school. Sa UST kasi ako nag-graduate, and parang ngayon naisip ko, dati kasi parang focus ako sa studies ko, and I wouldn't want to join yung mga pageants sa
Or
school. Pero
distraction lang
now,
siya.
pero parang now naisip ko, ay sayang parang sana pala sumali ako before, no? It's a good experience din.
With the past activities ng Miss Universe Philippines, I mean, meron kayo sa BGC, like the runaway
Mm-mm.
show and all that. What's your, the most, pinaka-favorite mo?
Everything is a blast for me. I really love the runway challenge
Uh-huh.
kasi we get to see our fans, we get to interact with our fans, and I love doing the photo shoots kasi parang first
Yes.
time ko yon na to be part of a professional photo shoot with known photographers. So yon, sobrang natutuwa ako na may maganda akong photos.
Oo, oo. I
Kasi
can
before
hear
mga
that.
selfie lang ako ganyan.
But
But
then again, so,
what
go on, I'm sorry, ang daldal ko. Go
go
on.
lang. So, but what I appreciate the most is what Miss Universe Philippines prepared for us. It's the learning journey. We actually started with our pasarela training with Mama J and our
Yeah.
authenticity module. And we will be learning a lot more through the coming weeks. So
That's
you
good.
should all stay tuned for that.
I know we are all actually excited for, for this pageant. And yun nga, if ever hindi man siya like the traditional way of,
Mm-mm.
having a coronation night, I mean, siguro shall pass this kind of,
No,
challenge that we're facing
yeah.
right now.
You
And
should
also
always be able to adapt naman to what is
with
like,
changes.
mm-mm, yeah.
Exactly. I also want to ask you this because sa competition, national pageant, or
Mm-mm.
yung mga kahit sa mga provinces, like, the major pageant and all that, merong mga, part ng competition is for you to wear two-piece.
Mm-mm.
For the swimsuit competition, are you up for that? Or if given a chance, you want to remove that as part of the, competition? The swimsuit
Well,
competition portion.
it has always been a part naman, and I'm not against doing that because I really love also the swimsuit round of the pageants kasi it will show you how dedicated that candidate is, the amount of dedication she put into achieving that
Mhm.
perfect figure, that
Exactly.
body, 'di ba? Doon mo
Yeah,
makikita
how
kung
to
gaano
be
niya
fit,
talaga, yeah, kung gaano niya pinaghandaan yung pageant na
pinaghirapan.
yun. Yeah.
Exactly. So what is your favorite part of the competition? Evening gown or swimsuit gown?
For me, evening gown talaga. Kasi
Uh-huh.
natutuwa ako pag nakita ko yung iba-ibang mga designs. And I really love when candidates walk with grace and
Mm-hmm.
class and poise. And doon kasi yung tatatak na queen talaga yung isang girl when she
Exactly.
walks in the long gown competition.
Yeah, how elegant she is and all that. What about question
Yeah.
and answer portion?
Oo
Since you
din.
have training,
Oo.
in question and answer, I'm sure that you're already prepared for that. Since what we're doing right now, this is impromptu at wala po tong, what do you call this one? Hindi ko sinend sa kanya yung mga question and answer nyo. Let me check if we have some questions in here. Hello to all the viewers.
Hello,
Uh-huh.
I have friends watching.
Oh, hi, hi, hello.
First time ko talaga tong IG, ganito pala siya. Buti dito nakikita ko din yung comments.
Yeah, yeah. So I have a question from Kairots. Miss Kia, what do you do on your free time? Maiba lang po na tanong.
Madaming free time ngayong quarantine. So my usual routine, I cook my own meals. So yeah, I prepare that and I read a lot of articles. I inform myself with the current issues that are happening in the world and in the Philippines.
Which
And
is
I allot,
important.
yeah, yeah. And I allot myself to work out din. Mga like 30 minutes of workout kasi it's important to stay fit and healthy.
There's also a
Yeah.
good question here. Thank you for those questions. I'm not sure if this is your friend, but this is
Thank you for
Kish,
joining
yeah,
us.
Quijano. Hello, Queens. What has been the best advice you have ever received? Lots of love.
Best advice, like from general persons.
Yes, I guess that you have ever received.
Best advice, of course, would be to be myself. Kasi, when you're exposed to an industry like this, a lot of people will be telling you na, uy, you should be like this, so you will win, you should look like this, yung parang dapat ganito yung gagawin mo. Pero I've always had this advice from my mom to just be myself and just enjoy it while it is there, no? Kasi parang parang kung masyado mong iisipin on how to please people, on how you can become um pleasing to the eyes of people, you will not be fully enjoying this
Mm-hmm.
journey, this like experience. So, yeah, just be yourself kasi yun naman talaga yung pinakamagandang parte sa lahat ng tao. Yung
Yeah,
yung
and somehow,
uniqueness nila, personality
exactly.
nila.
Somehow it may sound, cliche, just be yourself. But at the end of
Mm-mm.
the day, you should really be yourself, diba?
Yeah.
In order for you to be happy. Because
Yeah.
you should not live, with everyone's expectation. Or, if the standard of beauty is like this for them, and then if you
Yes.
ever na hindi mo ma-meet yung standard ng ibang tao, I mean, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Let me check for other
And
question.
cannot
And
please
someone says,
everyone.
yeah, someone says they're rooting for you.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
one question here, do you work out? Nasagot na po ni Kia, but Kia, if you
Yes.
can answer that question again, if you do work out, how do you do your workout? Like in the morning or you do it sa gabi?
Ako kasi, oh my gosh, I'm not a morning person talaga. So I
Uh-huh.
wake up around 9 to 10. And after I wake up, I cook my meal na for the day. So I do my workout in the afternoon around 3, 4, 5 p.m. And actually, yung guide ko lang is yung mga napapanood ko sa TikTok or sa YouTube
I
na
know.
mga videos. And I already have a constant workout, focusing on my core or my abs part and my
Yes.
hips. Yun naman
Okay.
talaga kasi yung wina-workout ng beauty queens.
Exactly. And we're excited to see that sa pageant, and
Yeah.
deciding to push through. And also, may nagsabi din here, may resemblance talaga kayo ni Catriona Gray. I can say
Thank
yes, there's really a resemblance, actually.
Thank you. It's
I don't know
very
if it's the
flattering
same.
when someone says
Uh-huh.
that. Yung kasi I consider Catriona as one of the most beautiful women talaga in the world or in the
Exactly.
universe.
Rather. I know. Any message that you want to tell to everyone before we end this live conversation? To your
So,
supporters.
yeah. To my Kiatiponeras, my supporters are called Kiatiponeras. So,
Why?
Katipuneras kasi yung hashtag namin is Corona kay Kia. It's KKK. So, ang
Oh,
tawag sa
okay.
kanila is Katipuneras. So,
Mm-hmm.
to my Katipuneras, my family, my friends, thank you always for being there by my side, for your continued support and your messages, your post for me, and for helping me out in this journey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I don't know what will I do without you. And to the rest of the universe,
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you are all doing okay and will still continue to be okay. Please take care of yourselves. Please be vigilant and be careful when you're going out, because it's still risky. The numbers of COVID-19 patients are still getting higher. And I hope that you continue to pray for our sake, for our country, and for us Filipinos.
And then my friend says here, I like her.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I
Kamukha mo
am
raw si Catriona,
Sushi.
lalo na pag ngumingiti ka. I told you,
Thank
kamukha mo nga siya.
you.
I hope that this will not be the last time that we'll
Oo
have this
naman.
interview.
I'm
Yeah,
always game.
I know. And
I
from the
really,
bottom of my heart, yeah, thank you so much, because I'm not really that, big pageant content creator in YouTube, but it's really such a pleasure. And I think I should
oh.
say thank you as well to your auntie for for reaching out to me. I really really appreciate it, and I'm happy that we were able to do this Instagram live. You can also catch her or follow her Instagram. Can you tell everyone her Instagram account?
Yeah. Please follow me and my Miss Universe Philippines journey through my Facebook. You can add me up. It's at Kia Moreno, or like my public page at Crystalline Moreno, and follow me here on Instagram. It's at Kia Moreno. And follow
Yes.
G2, of course.
Yeah, thank you. Now, Kia, before I end this, in the IG live, I just because I actually browsed your pictures and all that. I tried to get some clips as well with the Miss Earth Philippines, but it's really hard to get a clip. Parang introduction mo lang yung nakita ko doon and all that. Siguro as a pageant content creator, since I'm always fan of beauty pageant, Binibining Pilipinas and all that, Miss Universe Philippines, I can say that somehow nagiging edge lang ng iba. They call themselves as, or fans, tinatawag silang front runners because of their popularity. But
Mm.
if someone, or if my returning viewers, subscribers is actually, I'm sure they'll be watching this episode soon. They should give that opportunity sa
Yeah.
ibang mga candidates to know them more, simply by browsing their Instagram account or their,
Mm.
checking their IG stories and all that. Because sayang kasi na maraming mga
Mm.
candidates, just like you, yeah, you admitted that you're not a front runner. But having this interview, I can really sense that you're a good person. Yung
Thank you,
pagiging
G.
humble mo is, nararamdaman ko siya.
Thank
Sobrang,
you.
sobra akong napawaw, and I really appreciate, your humility and then the effort of, having this conversation. I hope na if ever you win Miss Universe Philippines, and siguro sa mga darating na taon, if you'll be famous, or, whatever your dream will lead you to what path, I really hope na, you will never change.
Oh,
Because that is
thank you
actually
so
one of
much,
your
G.
edge. I
Oh,
can see
thank you
it from
so
your
much.
eyes. I can see it from your eyes, your smile. I can say that, the genuinity, nararamdaman ko yon as,
Oh, thank
as a
you.
person, as a human. So, I just wish you all the best. And sayang lang kasi if there's Miss Universe Philippines na will go live, I promise to be there to cheer for you.
Oh, thank you so much, V, and thank you for having me and for this very big opportunity, of course.
Um,
I really had fun with our session.
I know.
I'm sorry for bothering you after work. You
No, it's
deserve a
totally
rest
fine.
after this.
I know, it's totally fine. Sabi ko, kailangan ko mag-ayos. Kasi nga, sabi ko, it's Miss Universe Philippines candidates and all that.
Oh, no need na.
Well,
So pretty.
I also want to ask one question. You're representing Camarines
Camarines
Sur.
Sur.
Camarines Sur. Ano ba ang food ng Camarines Sur?
We have
Your
a
popular,
lot. Oo,
really?
yung popular food na minamanufacture namin would be the pili nuts. Siguro you're
Oh, I
familiar.
know.
Oo, pili
Sobra.
nuts. And of
And
course, we
then,
have laing, Bicol
Laing is
Express.
actually,
Yeah.
so Camarines is part of the Bicol region?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
what about Dagat? Is
Dagat, we
that
have
part?
Karamoan.
Oh, okay. I heard about Karamuan, and then na-check ko na siya sa Google. Ang sarap
I
ng
hope that
kwentuhan.
you get to visit Kamsur. I will
I
tour
hope
you.
so. Actually, sa kaalaman ng karamihan, I'm planning to do sana a live interview, like in person. Pero
Ah.
sabi ko nga sa tita mo, parang malayo, and then ang hirap mag-book ng
Mm.
Grab, and then we
Yeah.
have to practice social distancing and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, yun lang. I'm really happy that we were able to make it this time. And yeah,
Thank
I wish you good
you.
luck. And what else? More powers to you and to you. Thank you as well.
To you
Just
as
really thank
well,
you
G.
for giving me
Thank
this
you.
opportunity. You know what? It's really big for me. Something big for me having you here in my channel here in IG Live. Thank you so much,
Thank
Tia.
you, G. It's my pleasure and honor to be with you as well.
Thank you so much. So
Thank
guys,
you.
yun lang. Maraming salamat sa
Thank you, everyone,
nanonood.
for joining us.
Thank you. Bye, Tia. I'll catch
Bye.
up with you later.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
bye.
So that'll be all for today's episode here in my channel. Thank you so much guys for watching. And I'm really sorry if I look like this because sobrang na akong pagod. Naggaling pa ako ng work. Although nasa bahay lang naman ako, but I'm still pagod. Hindi kasi mag-match yung schedule namin ni Kia for this interview. So, ayun. I decided to do it after my shift. And thank you so much for her cooperation because she waited for so long. I thought that, I'll be finished or I'll be done sa work around 3 p.m. pero naiba yung schedule ko. But Kia, thank you so much for your patience and for extending your time with me. Now, I think what I can share about you guys is that we always tend to always go or cheer sa mga front runners na candidates in Miss Universe Philippines or even in Binibining Pilipinas, and I myself is actually guilty about it. Hindi naman hindi ko binibigyan ng opportunity yung ibang candidates or newbies in the pageant world. It's just that mas kilala ko kasi ang mga front runners when it comes to, their fighting spirit or their caliber, sa madaling salita. So I guess it will be a learning opportunity for me to give that chance na mas makilala or bigyan ng way yung mga candidates na hindi ganun katunog yung pangalan or not as popular as, the front runners. So what I can share you guys about this interview with Kia Moreno, I just want to highlight, the genuinity na meron siya and the humility as a contestant in Miss Universe Philippines. Because merong ganong scenario sa buhay natin that whenever we encounter people, alam natin agad if they are, a good person or not. Siguro may mga quick judgment tayo because we based it on their aura, how they speak, and all that. But I really appreciate Kia Moreno for, doing this fun interview. And I hope that you guys will, still get to know her. If you want to add her on Instagram or follow her on Instagram, I'll put her Instagram account down below. And I hope that you guys can also support Kia Moreno. That'll be all for today's episode here in my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.